Hello students, today we will discuss a few short answer type questions that came in the previous year business studies exam held by the Assam Higher Secondary Education Council. So the first question that we have, and these are the one marker questions. The first question that we have here is, state one feature of joint Hindu family business. Before knowing the feature or understanding the feature, we will know what is a joint Hindu family business. So it is basically a family owned business. It is a business owned and operated by members of a Hindu undivided family, which is also known as HUF. It is governed by the Hindu Succession Act of 1956, and the membership of this business arises from inheritance, that is by birth. When someone is born into a HUF, that person automatically gains the membership of business. So this was the concept of Hindu undivided family. And what is one feature? That is, control lies with the Karta. Who is the Karta? Karta is the eldest male member. The eldest male member is the Karta who decides, who makes the decisions regarding the business. So one feature of the joint Hindu family business is that the control lies with Karta. So it is controlled by the eldest male member, who is known as the Karta. Now, the next question that we have here is, what do you mean by e-business? E-business is nothing but electronic business. The businesses which are carried on through electronic devices, they are known as e-businesses. So, conducting business activities over the internet or any other computer network is known as e-business or electronic business. And what is its scope? Its scope goes beyond just buying and selling. It also includes production, procurement, marketing, human resource management, finance, and customer service. All these activities are done through electronic modes only. So this was the concept of e-business. Hello students, today we will discuss a few short answer type questions that came in the business studies exam held by the Assam Higher Secondary Education Council. So the question that we have here is, give one example of unethical behavior of business. Before going to the example, we will understand what is an unethical behavior. Unethical behavior are all those unfair means in business or unfair activities that prioritize profits more than the moral standards of that business. So by definition, unethical behavior in business refers to actions that violate the moral principles, legal standards, or professional norms, often prioritizing profit over fairness, honesty, or responsibility. So what does unethical behavior do? It can damage the trust, reputation, and long-term sustainability of the business. So these are this is the concept of unethical behavior. One example here is false advertising. When a company gives misleading information about a product, that becomes unethical behavior. So false advertising is one example of unethical behavior in business. The next question that we have here is, when can a private company commence business? So a private company can commence business when it receives the certificate of incorporation. So as the answer goes, a private company can commence business or start a business after receiving the certificate of incorporation. What is this? It is a certificate provided by the registrar of companies to the private companies. So after receiving that certificate, it is ascertained, or it is regarded that the company has been started from the date from which the certificate of incorporation was submitted to the company. So when does a private company commence? When the company receives the certificate of incorporation. Hello students, today we will discuss a few short answer type questions that came in the business studies exam held by the Assam Higher Secondary Education Council. So the first question that we have here is, who is a promoter? So promoter, by the word we mean someone who promotes. So promoter is the person who starts the idea of a business, who does all the activities to start a business or a company. So by definition, a promoter of a business is the person, or sometimes it can be a group of persons as well, who conceives the idea of starting a business, the one who starts the idea of starting a company, undertakes the necessary steps to form it and brings it into existence. So promoter is the person who starts the idea of a new business, who takes the necessary steps and brings that business into existence. Promoters are essentially the founders of the company who initiate the process of incorporation and ensure the company is legally established. So any person or group of person that starts a new company is a promoter. So the next question that we have here is, write one feature of cottage industry. So before going to the feature, we will know what is a cottage industry. Cottage industries are all those small industries that are started by the family members as well. These are very small units of business. So cottage industries are generally carried on at home by artisans with the help of their family members. They use simple tools and produce goods on small scale and often using the local raw materials. So cottage industry can be pottery as well, pottery, any kind of handicraft, weaving, all these are cottage industries. So one feature of cottage industry is it uses simple tools and local labor. So this was the feature of a cottage industry.